Welcome to another video on my fischertechnik walking robot based on the TXT controller, which runs embedded Linux, accessible via SSH Wi-Fi. Last time I had an unfortunate event that since the last couple of times, many times actually, I had no access anymore to the controller. Last time it showed for a moment that I did have access without password, and then there was a password again, inaccessible. So I had no access to the camera, so I could not see this setup with two objects on the scaffold with background. And I could not run, of course, because the legs, well, what are legs for anyway? Then I did the same experiment with my driving robot Discovery, based on the same controller, and I did have access. So now I want to see if I have access to this one again. And to make things sure, with the other robot I did not do anything in another way than I usually did. So let's find out. And with a different camera, but with, if you have watched my videos before, a familiar setting, with on the left I should say, inlog to controller running the default firmware, and this is running the community firmware, which I'm going to try first. Then ROBOPro, of course, and the camera. Also the schematics, which have not changed. So let's first see if things are accessible via ROBOPro. I hope so. I get an error, and oh, that is probably because of, that may be the reason. Doesn't look like it being the reason. The SD card is inserted, so why would this be different? Okay, this is strange. Here's no problem. Can't be a problem. Host verification failed. Let me check that first then. And then unknown hosts. Then I have to remove this first. Okay, it is 134, otherwise it would have made an error. Would have given an error. I'm in without a password again. Okay. Do I have? Yes, I have. Okay, Python. Okay, let me add another thing. Now I have to be quick before things go wrong like last time. Okay, now I can now I can receive pictures. What will happen? Yeah, I don't care. Besides speed, make it 450. No camera at all. With the other robot, it worked perfectly. Nice images. And I hear the motors moaning, so I am not sure what to think of this. Okay, 300. Okay, I don't like this at all. Why don't I get any images? Not good. And by the way, it's not good either that there is no password here at the beginning. I am in, but why no password? I can't check this way whether the situation is the same. When I look at the code, which are in this terminal, which I changed from SSH to the default firmware to accessing the code of this on this controller, this makes little to no sense to keep printing this, so I want to limit this error to 2 times. So when it prints 2 times or 3 times, there's a picture error, then it breaks the code and it stops. It's absolutely no use to keep doing that. So, making it even more clear, picture, and here also picture, but here let's say plus is 1. I'm not quite sure if that is indeed allowed in Python, but I will get an error message pretty soon anyway. I can, let's see, how do I do that? Pick is none. Pick error is 0. If pick error is none and smaller than 4, then you have 3 times. Do this. And then you have an else construction, then you say else break. Let me see if that works out. Not quite sure, but we'll see soon enough. So, run, syntax error. Okay, I have to find this out, I thought. Or is this A and D? Could be. And after some trial and error, I've also learned something completely new. A break version. There's break, there's exit, there's OS exit, sys exit, etc. If you want to know more about it, please find your information on the websites of Python. But pick error is 0. Then if pick is none and pick error is smaller than 4, give picture error, then increase pick error with 1, and then if pick error is 4 equal to 4, not becomes 4, then sys.exit, exit is pick error is 4, and that is what you finally see here. The program exits cleanly. Not that I get my own result, although this is what happens in the start. It says no front sensor, it says no, which is not good anyway. This is still what I don't like. So this is the correct stuff, but I cannot get access to the controller by means of this one. Anyway, let me try again. Nope. Let me do something else, which is interfering in this program. Going to the user interface, settings, security, SSH daemon, which works. Obviously, otherwise I would not have been doing what I do now. But the question is then, how about VNC? So I move this a little bit here. Then no connection. See. So I say activate. Once again, and there it is. So boot SSD is off, SSH daemon is off, yet they work. But VNC server won't work without it being on. Strange. And still, I don't get a password. So let me log off with the risk that I cannot get on again. But that's worth the risk. And considering the time, that will be the last thing I do for this video. So, first of all, exit the code. Exit terminal. Exit terminal. Enter. Okay, so I exit again. Then I boot again and see what happens then. So exit VNC. And I'm very curious what happens next. In rebooted situation. And I'm in. And by the way, you can see that the date, last date was 1 July. Oops, long time ago by now. Which also tells me, oh, that's weird. That is weird. I did not set the date. And previously, it was something in the year 2000 and it has kept its memory. Strange things go on. Not that I disapprove of this, but strange things. Password gone, date is remembered, no pictures, of which I'm not happy. But anyway, who knows what happens next time. And with these, well, strange endings of password, date and pictures which are not being taken, it turns out I didn't need these objects and the background, but you never know. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please visit my website for much more. Website is listed under this video and at the end of this video. Please support by donating via PayPal, which I've made much easier. Also see under this video. Becoming a patron. And you can also donate via IBAN. This is going to be continued, obviously. For now, stay safe, have a great day, bye.